What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another video in the 3 to T series where I'm playing 3 holes per course, the first hole, the 9th hole, and the 18th hole, in an attempt to play through every single course available within GSPro. Pretty lofty goal. Don't know if I'll be able to do it, but that's the goal here. And in the meantime, giving you guys some shorter videos to watch. Appreciate, like always, all the engagement, the views, the likes, any comments you leave. Try to edit things down. I really appreciate the time you guys spend watching these videos, so trying to make them the most action-packed and cut out any kind of empty space in between, like teeing the ball up, grabbing a drink, anything like that. But we're gonna give this one a go, which is, for today's video, Pinnacle Golf Club in Mabank, Texas, US of A. Course designer on this one was GSPro 10. So another different look. Obviously, that's the whole goal of this, of playing through different courses, giving you guys different courses to look at. Maybe add it to your list if you're a GSPro user. Add it to a list of courses that you want to play, or if you're maybe a possible future GSPro user, give you guys a good look of what's available here. But let's get into it. On the first hole, par 4, 382, playing the furthest back tees like always. Take a look at this flyover. We got some carts there on the cart path. Clubhouse, or maybe just house. No, those are just houses. Houses on the right. Dogleg left, so we're going to have to play it probably middle center, fade it off of that, hopefully be towards the right side here, give ourselves a look into the screen. 282, so if I put something decent out there right in here, hopefully give ourselves a short to mid iron, maybe even a wedge into the screen. But hopefully that tree I don't love there, but this should be all right for a start line. And again, just hopefully play a little baby fade off of that. But let's see what we can do with the driver here for the first tee shot. Oh, and I forgot to mention another aspect of this series, which is multi-layered, and took me a little bit to come up with it, but pretty excited about what you guys think about this. But throughout the videos I post Monday through Sunday, whether it's 1 or 2 videos or a video every single day, whatever video through Monday through Sunday gets the most amount of views, which again helps with you guys comment, like whatever course you guys like the best, whatever video by the end of the week when I come out here to play, whatever course has the most amount of views, I'll be doing a full 18-hole playthrough. So basically you guys are able to vote with your view count, and ideally I want to do a live stream, but I'm still testing some things out. I think I may need to get a Wi-Fi extender out here. I was doing some speed tests, and I don't think the upload speed is going to be quite enough to stream. Ideally I would like to stream in 4K. I don't know if that's possible, but obviously at least 1080p, which is pretty close to 4K. But that's the goal, and if not, if I can't get that to fully work, I'm pretty dead set on getting that to eventually work. But if not, I'll just record a regular 18-hole round like I usually do and then post that. But that's the goal, and that's the way this series works. So vote by liking, commenting, sharing. Send this video to a buddy if you want to see me play this video for a full 18 holes, or this course rather for a full 18 holes, or any other ones I've posted this week. So here we go, first tee shot. Bit toey, a bit high in the face, but that'll play just fine. It's actually drawing, which I was not accounting for, but skip through the rough right into the fairway. We still got a good look at it here. Been working on closing down my stance just a little bit, keeping my back more towards the target, releasing the club. So if I could play, I mean, that was 1 degree into out, which is actually really good for the club path. A little bit of a shut face, hence the draw, or at least shut to the path. But we got a 3 degree, almost 3 degree spin axis, a little bit of a draw. If I can do that consistently off the tee, get a little more distance, I'd be fine with that. We got 274 on that one, so no complaints there, but was kind of accounting for trying to play a little bit of a baby fade, but is what it is. Leaves us with 105, up about 2-3 yards, so we'll call it 108 total. Just going to be a choke down approach wedge. Could probably try to play this closer to 100 just so I don't airmail this green, but right around 100-yard shot and maybe a little bit of a rollout should be pretty good, and hopefully we're able to shoot even par through these 3 holes. But let's see what we can do with the choke down approach wedge. Oh boy, that's going to be trouble. That was extremely thin. That's going to be way off the back. And we might have tree trouble. That was horrendous. Yikes. That's not what we were looking for there. So much for that par goal. Let's see what we got left. That was not a very good, that was a 130-yard choke down approach wedge. Jeez Louise. Alright, leaves us with 25 going back the other way. We have tree trouble here, but it's going to come out right, so we can aim left. We're on a downslope, so we'll aim here. And 25, almost 26 out of the rough, which is 6%. That's going to be yard and a half, I think. So we're in the neighborhood of about 27, 28. I am going to hit a 60 despite being kind of close to this tree, just so I can kind of land it soft. But somewhere around 25 yards of carry should be pretty good if we don't catch this tree. But we'll see what we can do with the 60. Pretty good contact. Oh yeah, we'll take that all day long. I like that. That's a good result. Par. Ooh, a little bit of a stutter there. I don't know if you guys saw that on your end or if that was just gameplay from my end. A little bit of a stutter flying over to the 9th, but even through one. Second hole out of 3 brings us to the 9th hole, par 4, 405. Got water here. As long as I don't top it, should be able to get over that. Pretty straight to start it off, but then we got a dog leg to the right towards the end of it. Again, kind of narrow here out in Texas, but parking lot over there. Hopefully we don't do another skull approach wedge and put it through a window of one of those cars out into the parking lot. But we'll aim right there, and hopefully, again, like I said, or what I was trying to do on the first tee shot, fade it off of that, not draw it, but we'll see what happens. Oh, low on the face and Healy. That's going to fade. It's not fading a ton. It's just a low bullet up the middle. Not going to be the most distance on that one by any means, but swung it at almost 106, 146 on the ball speed because that was so low on the face. It was pretty centered, just extremely low, but puts us right behind the 150 marker here. 156 into this green, down about a yard and a half, so should be pins in the middle, so it should be a good stock 9 iron. Whether I'll be able to get a full 156 out of it, I don't know, but usually play that 9 to about 150, 155, so on a pretty decent solid strike, should at least put us on the green, get us away with another par hopefully. A little bit thin, should be pretty straight though, may fade a little. Oh, it's fading a lot. No, that's going to be short right. Ooh, right off the edge of the bunker. That was brutal. Alright. Felt like a somewhat better strike than what that resulted in, but Garmin only had that at 134. It was a little bit thin. I didn't think that was going to fade quite that much. That was possibly a slight misread. I don't know about a 13.2 spin axis out to in. Again, that just felt kind of like a pretty straight. Thought it was going to fade a little bit more than what I wanted to, but that felt just kind of like a thin, low on the face type of strike. But either way, we gotta get out of here, try to get up and down from this bunker to save par. So 21 yards, greenside bunker, up about a yard and a half, so we'll call it 23, and then greenside's going to play 25%, so that's going to be another 4 or 5 yards. So we're looking at about 28 total. It's going to be a 60 degree. It's going to come out right, at least we're on an upslope, so we'll aim here, and probably about 25 of carry. Gets us pretty close to the pin with a little bit of rollout. A little bit scuffy and a little too much. Alright, that's going to be a bogey, unfortunately. Where did I fly that? Yeah, that was a little too much. I think I kind of drop kicked it into it just a little bit, but 21 carry from the game, 24 total. Maybe I didn't do my math quite right, but raw carry on that one was 33, so a little bit too much. I was looking for a raw carry, or I guess game carry of 25 and then roll out a little bit, but it is what it is. 1 over. Let's see if we can get a birdie here. I don't know, but 18th and final hole here, par 4, 400 yards, up about a yard and a half, which isn't much off the tee, but another narrow Narrow fairway, narrow tee shot. Don't love that tree there on the right. There's a couple trees over there. Gets even more narrow up by the green. And then pin is, that's a massive green. I don't even know what you would consider that. Middle left, I guess. That was a huge green if you guys saw. So hopefully we clear that tree, get up and over it. We're going to aim there and hopefully get something out there. Again, short to mid iron, probably closer to a, yeah, it's not going to be a wedge because it's 400 yards, so unlikely. There's no, pretty low likelihood I'll get close to 300 on this, especially with not a ton of downslope, so I'd have to really, really hammer one. It's possible, but unlikely. I'm probably still be in that neighborhood of 260, 270, maybe 280 on the rollout if I'm lucky, but probably 270, 275, hopefully, and then that would leave us with about 130-ish. But first things first, get off the tee with a good drive. Pretty good. Didn't feel the quickest in the world, but it was good contact. 105.4, 150. Let's see what we get on the rollout here. Go, baby, go. All right, kind of right where we were planning on, 275. Take that. That was a nice centered strike, a fraction low, but that was right out of the middle, so we'll take that. And like what I said, right around 130 left. So 125, up about 2 yards. So we got 127 total. Now, the question is, what do I hit from here? So it's going to come out a little bit left, which usually, actually I'm gonna reset that. Likely, the miss is definitely right, over fading it, so we'll go there even though it's starting left. That's asking a lot. I would need to flush an approach wedge, so I think I'm going to opt for a slightly choked down, about a 3/4 pitching wedge, and should be a little bit better distance. Usually I play the approach wedge if I hit it really, really good. On a solid strike, I get about 125 total out of it, but those are kind of few and far between, obviously, at my skill level. So pitching wedge is usually up towards 130, 135. Occasionally 140, but those are a little bit more thinner strikes, or if I really, really flush one. So I think a slightly choked down pitching wedge is the club here. A little bit toey, popped it up. This may work though. Alright, left it a little bit out to the right. Good distance though. I choked down and swung a good amount, or the right amount I guess, but par on that one. So from Pinnacle Golf Club and Mabank, Texas, USA, course designer GSPro at 10. Ended up with a 1 over through 3 holes, so par on the first hole, bogey on the 9th, and par on the 18th. Take a look at the stats here. 2 pars, 1 bogey, 275 longest drive, 266 average, 149, 150 for the average and the best ball speeds. 5 putts, 33% greens in regulation. Obviously, with only a 3-hole sample size, I want to be at least 2 out of 3 on both of these. If not, I should really, for most of these videos, be 3 out of 3. Only playing 3 holes, I should be able to hit 3 greens and should be able to hit 3 fairways, but it is what it is. At least we hit the 3 fairways, only 1 out of 3 greens in regulation, but it is what it is. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Another video in the books. Gonna plan on keep doing this style of video in this series, keep it going, and work my way through the courses the best way I can. I would have to do the math on how many I'm able to play and post here within a week, but it's going to take me a long time to get through these videos. Really, honestly, probably a more realistic goal would just be playing 1 hole for every single course, but I mean, I guess I could. We'll see. Maybe if I change it. I do like the 3 to tee name, but I guess I could do something with 2. Maybe if I play the first hole and the 18th hole on every single hole to get through the courses a little bit quicker, but at that point that would be like a 5-minute long video, which I think 3 is a little bit better of a sample size, especially for you guys seeing what's available here with the GSPro, and for the different courses, give you guys a better look. I don't know if 2 is quite enough, but 3 seems manageable, so I don't know, maybe we'll adjust. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'm going to wrap things up, getting hungry, getting a little bit fatigued here, but I'm going to try to go inside, get some editing done, and back to other things that I have in store between work, life, and everything else. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your comments down below. Good, bad, indifferent, anything in between. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next course.